please come to. But I thought you would come to Balochistan as the entire Pakistan-sponsored terrorism and Balochistan as one topic. Or you want to come? Okay, you please speak on Balochistan.
Let's quickly deal with that, right? So basically, the deal was Pakistan was in a bit of soup with China over sponsoring it's like a jihad nursery. Tum bolo ki I am the International Jihad Foundation of Antarctica, even though there's not a single human being in Antarctica, they will say, "Haan bhai, aa jao." It's like a zoo. Every unique species of jihad, whether it is financially viable or not, will find a safe home in Pakistan to ye karo fight. So a lot of this was the Turkic Uyghurs who live in Xinjiang province, which is the province north of Tibet in China. And a lot of these terrorists got training, funding, and support in Pakistan. And you know what happened in the period 2011 to 14? If you analyze internal Chinese language journals and things like that, there was a lot of turmoil saying, look, on one hand, Pakistani terrorism is very useful for us because it's directed at India and it keeps India bogged down. So, you know, the 700,000 troops of India bogged down in Kashmir, the story, it's no more than 150,000 at most, maximum 2 lakhs. Nowhere near 700,000. This is a Pakistani sales pitch to China saying, see, for all the aid you give us, we do 700,000 troops bogged down in Kashmir. It is not it also becomes a human rights selling point, but it's mostly for Bajwa to go present. Haan, sir, salam sab, ye report card hai mera sab. Like Gurkha will do to his officer. That is what basically Bajwa is Chinese chowkidar, na? तो वो जाके अपनी चौकीदारी उधर ये करता है, ठीक है ना? So that is why you have those 700,000 numbers out there. But the Chinese were saying, look, there is a trade-off out here. Every time we inculcate this madhouse that is Pakistan, we get all these Uyghur terrorists coming and launching terror attacks within China. So they solved their problem brilliantly. They said, we're going to throw all the Uyghurs into concentration camps. Even if we let them go, the memory of being thrown into concentration camps will act as a future deterrent. If they are seen showing any kind of Uyghur identity, other than being Chinese, if they show any outward display of religious piety, they know where they're going to go, so it acts as a deterrent. Okay? So that problem is kind of solved.
And also,
so they said,
into all these education camps, all those children being sent to these education camps.
But see, they don't work. They don't work. I'll tell you why. The only people that managed to achieve it was the Soviets in Central Asia, because this was in a pre-internet age. In the internet age, it is almost impossible to do, because when I go to China, for example, I always install a VPN and I can access Twitter, Facebook, all of that. It's just fine. It doesn't, the Chinese firewall doesn't stop me at all. So don't worry about that, because you'll see a lot of Chinese YouTube channels as well, Chinese cooking channels where they cook rats, bats, pangolins. You can literally see bats and pangolins being cooked on YouTube, by the way. Go check it out. But anyway, so this great firewall of China doesn't work. And like I said, you remember when we were talking about defense technology, geometric, as technology grows, your problems of control become geometric. So the problem of controlling what the Soviets could do, Central Asia is the same stock. It's the same Turkic stock, right? Yeah. So what the Soviets could achieve in Central Asia, the Chinese have not been able to achieve. They started too late. They are not going to be able to achieve it. But anyway, that is digressing from the topic. What was the topic? Pakistan. They said, we will look after the Uyghur problem. You focus on keeping India down. So that trade-off has been made in China, and Pakistan now has to live up to its side of the promise, which is keep India bogged down in terrorism problems. Now, what was the UPA solution to this? Chidambaram basically set Balochistan on fire. That entire Balochistan insurgency was the genius of Chidambaram. I mean, I know a lot of you hate him and all of that, but you have to give credit where credit is due. That he basically gave them money left, right, and center, and he said, "Bhai, dekho tumko ye paisa khana hai. You want to pilfer it, you want to steal it. That is fine, but you set Balochistan on fire." And that is what was done. Balochistan was set on fire. The moment this government takes over in 2014, the funds stop. We still don't know why they stopped. The support. Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you just repeat? Your screen went blank for a second.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I think the screen did not like your praising Chidambaram.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. So what happened was,
screen got surprised with your praising Chidambaram.
So basically what happened was, that was actually my mother calling me. Nothing. I think she got upset with me praising Chidambaram. That's it.
More than the screen got upset with you.
That's it. So this is one of the great mysteries, because the same way that Lal Bahadur, who was it? Morarji Desai degraded our intelligence with Pakistan as a goodwill gesture. I.K. Gujral does the same as a goodwill gesture. I don't know how degrading your intelligence in Pakistan is a goodwill gesture, because, intelligence takes a long time to be built up. Once you sever your assets, once you cut off your assets, nobody trusts you again. This will be the third big betrayal that we've carried out in Pakistan. So forget about recruiting any more people. Thrice bitten, 4 times, unless we may be able to recruit particularly stupid Pakistanis, but right now nobody in Pakistan that wants to destroy Pakistan sees India as a serious source of support. Full stop. You have destroyed an asset that you had. I don't know why it was done. There has been no audit done of it, because of course we never acknowledge it publicly. There's nothing to acknowledge anyway. I mean, we were only providing money. We weren't providing arms. We were providing nothing of the sort. And we were providing it for intelligence purposes. That's the official story anyway. And that's that. Okay. Why it was done remains one of the great, great mysteries. What returns it yielded, I still don't know. But like most of this government's policies, we won't get any answers. We'll just get a lot of hyperbole. That's it.